So, ang problema po ay yung takot, yung panic, yung anxiety. At lahat po tayo ay dumadaan sa ganyang sitwasyon. Hindi po ba? No? Pero unang-una, kailangan nating alisin yung mga bagay na hindi nakakatulong sa atin. No? Ano ba yung nagiging dahilan ng ating anxiety? Hindi nakakatulong po ang substance, ang alcohol, lalong-lalo na dito po sa ganitong kalagayan, Natatakot ka na tapos iinom ka pa. So, anong ginagawa po ng alcohol sa ating katawan, Na-aggravate, lalong lumalala yung ating nararamdaman. Kala natin tayo ay umaayos ang ating karamdaman, pero alam po natin na may epekto ito sa ating pag-iisip. Kaya nga po, unang-una, pag ikaw ay merong ganitong karamdaman, palagi kang nagpapanik, palagi kang natatakot, nangangamba, kailangan umiwas ka doon sa nakakasama sa iyong pangangatawan. Unang-una na dyan ay ang alcohol. Pangalawa, siyempre, yung drugs. Hindi naman nakakatulong yan. Pangatlo, tingnan din po natin yung ating mga kinakain. Kung hindi po nakakaganda sa ating karamdaman, ang ating mga kinakain, dapat puro healthy. Dahil a healthy mind starts with a healthy body. And a healthy body starts with our healthy food. So, yun po yung una. Tingnan natin kung ano yung mga sustansya, pagkain na ating ini-intake, pinapasok sa ating katawan. Pero pangalawa, kailangan din nating bantayan kung ano ba yung mga bagay na iniisip natin. Dahil, sabi ko nga po, we suffer most in our minds than in our bodies. Yung pong anxiety, yung takot, yung pangamba, madalas, mga bagay na yan ay gawa-gawa lang natin sa ating pong imagination. At ang tawag po natin dyan ay overthinking. Di ba? Ang utak ng tao, napakagaling. Napakagaling pong gumawa ng kwento. At ano yung ginagawa niyang kwento? Horror story. Yan yung paborito nating kwento. Di po ba? Bakit imbis na gumawa ka ng kwento na pangit, na nakakatakot, gumawa ka ng inspirational story. Nasa iyo yan. Nasa iyong desisyon. You can choose that. Tandaan niyo po ito. Our minds can be our best friend, or can be our greatest enemy. Mababasa niyo po sa Biblia yan. Palagi ko sinasabi sa inyo, as a man thinks, so he becomes. Proverbs 23 verse 7. Kung ano ang iniisip ng tao, yun yung kanyang mararamdaman. Magiging siya yun, Kaya nga, mag-ingat ka sa kung ano yung iyong pinapasok sa iyong isip. Dahil susunod dyan, yung iyong kamay, yung iyong paa, yung iyong buong katawan. What you think shall become your words shall become your actions. Kaya nga po, ingatan ang ating mga iniisip. Gawin po nating best friend yung ating mga isip. Wag nating gawing kaaway, kalaban. Kawawa tayo. Wala po tayong laban sa ating isip.
Good evening, everyone. We are LCCNs here to help you understand that beautiful homily by Father Joel. Let's start off with what the homily means. Father Joel Galdus talks about the reality of fear and anxiety in real life, especially during moments of difficulty. He explains that while these feelings are natural, it should not take control because God's constant presence brings assurance. With trust and faith in Him, we can find peace and strength to move forward. His message invites us to surrender our troubles to God, knowing that His love is greater than any hardships we encounter. Let's ask some of our listeners on how these homilies impact them. Good evening, Ayon.
Good evening.
Based in the video that you watch, what is the main reason we should not let fear control our lives?
Just like Father Joel said, fear and anxiety are natural, but they should not control our lives because God's presence brings assurance and peace to us.
Can you recall a time when you faced a situation filled with fear or doubt?
Probably every time of first day of school because I kind of have social anxiety, so I really hated going to a room filled with people I don't know. So that's the time.
How can you keep your faith strong when fear or uncertainty start to take over?
For me, to keep my faith strong is by praying. When I start to feel fear, I immediately start praying, asking God to help me, and it gives me assurance so that I can face my challenges with Him by my side.
Can you share a time when life's challenges felt too much to handle and how did you deal with it?
Yung time na nagkasakit si Mama, so na-admit siya sa hospital. Baka mga 1 week din siya na-admit nun. So, sobrang takot ko nun kasi baka mawala ko si Mama. Pero, pinaalala sa akin ni Papa na kailangan ko lang magdasal. Tsaka, pagkatiwalaan si Mama na kaya niya lagpasan yun. So, ayun. Nagpanalangin lang ako ng mga 2 linggo para gumaling si Mama. Ayun. Gumaling nga siya. Tapos sobrang thankful ko nun kay God.
Oh, thank you for sharing. I like to leave you with Father Joel's quotation and I'm hoping that you can apply it in your everyday life. Our minds can be our best friend or can be our greatest enemy. What we think in our minds can affect our actions and emotions. When we think happy thoughts, we tend to be more positive, while sad thoughts cause negativity. What we think will be who we are. We only get more anxiety and mental problems when we continue to think negative thoughts. So we need to be careful on what we think and focus on the positivity. We should be friends with our mind and not let it be the cause of our downfall.